So you bought some Bitcoin, which is awesome, but now you're thinking, what's next? You've heard the phrase, not your keys, not your coins, and you understand that leaving your Bitcoin on an exchange is risky. So how do you fix that? How do you take self-custody of your Bitcoin and make sure that you and only you have control over it? Because let's be real, if someone else holds the keys to your Bitcoin, it's not yours, it's theirs. Hey guys, welcome to the Bitcoin Experience. In this video, I'll show you exactly how to take self-custody of your Bitcoin. I'll walk you step by step through the process of taking your Bitcoin off an exchange and securing it in a mobile wallet that only you control. I'll show you how you can do this easily and safely so you have complete peace of mind knowing that your Bitcoin is actually yours. Now, if you get value from this video and you find it useful, it would help me a lot if you gave it a like, subscribe to the channel, or leave a comment down below. And with that said, let's get right into it. Let's start with why self-custody is so important. When you hold Bitcoin on an exchange, you are trusting a third party with it. And history has shown us already so many times that exchanges can go bankrupt, get hacked, or even shut down overnight. And if that happens, your Bitcoin could be gone forever. But with self-custody, you eliminate that risk because nobody else has control over your Bitcoin. Now, to take self-custody of your Bitcoin, you need to understand one crucial concept, which is private keys. A private key is essentially like a password that you use to access your Bitcoin. This private key is stored in a wallet and is represented as either 12 or 24 words, also known as a seed phrase. You can think of these words as your Bitcoin and you will understand why that's the case later in the video. So keeping your seed phrase safe is absolutely critical. If you lose your seed phrase, you lose access to your Bitcoin forever. And if someone else gets a hold of your seed phrase, they can steal your Bitcoin. Now, here's something a lot of people don't realize. Bitcoin doesn't actually live in your wallet or in your phone. It only exists on the Bitcoin time chain, aka blockchain, which is a globally decentralized ledger. Your wallet simply holds the private key, which gives you the ability to access, spend, and transfer your Bitcoin. So now that you understand why self-custody matters, let me show you exactly how to do it. First, I'll show you how to set up a Bitcoin mobile wallet, generate the seed phrase, and then withdraw your Bitcoin from an exchange to that wallet. Then I will delete that wallet from the phone and I'll use the seed phrase to restore that wallet back on the phone. This will help demonstrate how your seed phrase is all you need to recover your Bitcoin if you ever lose access to your wallet app or your phone. And then I will restore that wallet using the same seed phrase, but in a completely different wallet app. This will prove that the wallet app itself does not matter because your seed phrase is what secures your Bitcoin. Okay, so here I am in my phone. First, what we will do is we will go into Green Wallet and we will set up a new wallet. So let's open this one up and we'll select set up a new wallet at the bottom. We'll select on this device and then we will select new wallet. And from here, we will choose a recovery phrase length of 12. We will keep it to 12 words for today's tutorial. And once we have that selected, we can just press on show recovery phrase, which will show us the first 6 words of our 12-word seed phrase. Okay, so we have our first 6 words from the seed phrase, which I'm gonna have to write down. So bear with me for just a moment. Okay, so once we write down the first 6 words, we can press continue and we will get the next 6 words. Okay, so I've written down all the 12 words, as you can see on this paper here, and now we can select continue. Okay, so now we have a recovery phrase check, which basically just tries to make sure that we wrote down the seed phrase correctly. So it's going to do some spot checks on the words we have. So word number 2 is loyal, word number 4 is arch, word number 9 is cradle, and word number 11 is mountain. Okay, so we finished with the recovery check. Now we can just set up a pin. I'll just choose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for this video. But obviously, if you do it for yourself, make sure you use a much stronger pin. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hit continue. And now the wallet is being generated. So we can select create account. We will select standard. And there we go. We have our new Bitcoin wallet. As you can see, it has 0 balance on it. So now let's go ahead and do a withdrawal from an exchange. So today I'll use Strike. Now, to withdraw from the exchange, we first need to get a receive address from our Bitcoin wallet. So we're gonna click on receive. We will get our receive address, which we can just copy by tapping this button here. As you can see, it got copied. And then we can go to Strike. And if we go down to send, we can select Bitcoin wallet. We can hit paste. And now we can select the amount. So we're going to do 21,000 sats, which is about 18 pounds. And we're going to do a priority, which means we're going to pay 1,558 sats for the mining fee. So once we have that, we can just select next. And I'll say that I'll send it to myself because obviously it is myself. It's not someone else. Okay, looks all good to me. So we can confirm. Okay. So now basically we're just going to wait for Strike to send this transaction and to broadcast it to the Bitcoin network. And once Strike does that, we will have a transaction ID which we can monitor on the Block Explorer. But as soon as Strike sends that transaction, it will show up in our wallet as an incoming transaction which is pending confirmation, meaning it still needs to be mined. So now if we go into Green Wallet, let's see. Oh, there we go. So Strike already initiated the transaction. It has been broadcasted. And as you can see, it's showing up as unconfirmed. Okay, so now that we have the transaction incoming, we can already proceed to the next step, which is to delete this wallet and then restore it using the 12-word seed phrase. So I'm going to go ahead and do just that. I'm just going to open Green Wallet again so I can delete it. We'll select remove wallet and we will remove the wallet. There we go. We don't have wallet number 7 anymore. So now what we can do is select set up a new wallet. We will select on this device, but now instead of selecting new wallet, we will select restore wallet. Now we're going to enter the seed phrase that we wrote down and then we can recover our wallet. So bear with me for just a second whilst I type in all those words into Green Wallet. Okay, so I've entered all the 12 words that we have from the seed phrase we wrote down earlier. And now all we need to do is press continue and we will set up a new pin again. So let's do the same 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Press continue and now it should restore the wallet and we should see that 21,000 sats balance. And there we go. Wallet has been restored. As you can see, the 21,000 sats balance is still there. The transaction is still incoming. So we've done the correct thing. We've written down the words correctly. We've imported them into Green Wallet and we've restored the wallet using the 12-word seed phrase. So now let's move on to the next step, which is recovering this wallet, but in a different wallet app. And to do that, we will use Aqua Wallet. So let's go and open Aqua Wallet. And we will select I have read and agreed to the terms of service. And then we select restore wallet. Okay, get your seed phrase ready. We have it ready. So again, I'm just going to have to type in these 12 words, which is the seed phrase, to recover the wallet. Okay, so I finished typing in the 12-word seed phrase. And now all we'll do is hit restore. And we're now just waiting for the balance to show up. And there we go. We have 21,000 sats balance showing up. And again, this shows up as unconfirmed. It's still being received. But we successfully recovered the seed phrase that we generated with Green Wallet in Green Wallet. And now we did it also in Aqua Wallet. So as you can see, the wallet app itself does not matter. As long as it's a Bitcoin wallet app, you'll be able to recover your Bitcoin using just the 12 or 20 word seed phrase. So this is what needs to be kept secure. And I would highly recommend you don't keep it in paper. It's okay to write it down when you initially set up the wallet, but it's best to transfer this seed phrase into something like a steel plate. Because as you've seen with the fires that have happened in California recently, there are people who have lost their Bitcoin because they've kept it either on a hardware device which burnt down, or they kept it on a piece of paper, which again burnt down. But I've heard of people who had their Bitcoin on a metal seed phrase or any other metal backup, which luckily did not burn down with the house, because those steel plates or titanium plates are designed specifically to resist fire damage. So please take your Bitcoin security seriously and don't store your seed phrase on paper. Ideally, you would also want to have 1 or 2 copies of your seed phrase instead of just one. And if you can, keep them separated at all times in different geographical locations. But I hope this helped demonstrate how easy it is to take self-custody of your Bitcoin using just 12 words, which you can then import in any Bitcoin wallet app, and you have access to your Bitcoin once again. And as long as you're the only one who has access to these 12 words or 24 words, whatever your seed phrase length is, you are the only one with control over that Bitcoin. And that is it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching and sticking with me until the end. Don't forget to give this video a like if you got value from it, and consider subscribing for more valuable content. If you have any questions, feedback, or even criticism, please write them down below in the comment section, and I'll make sure to reply to every single one of you. Until next time, guys, keep stacking, keep hodling, and remember that a Bitcoin DCA keeps poverty away.